How's it going? Namaste. Okay, so it's Friday. I stole that from a dear fan out there. Happy Friday. Mystical is sleepy, not as perky as yesterday. And I'm wearing a t-shirt, but thank you for enjoying my video yesterday. It was very special to me. And I could have just let that video keep going, get a bunch of views, but you know what? And then all of a sudden the wolves come in. Oh, the wolves out there. But you know what? I am no longer afraid of the wolves. Because I've learned a thing or two from a few foxes. Okay, now you won't have a clue what I'm talking about if you don't watch my videos every day. So you gotta just get used to whatever I put on. Okay? Anyway, thank you for joining me. Clearing out the throat chakra. Thank you for joining me. I love it when you join me to do some stretching and relaxing, because that is the point. So today on this Friday, I really was gonna just do really quiet music and absolutely no talking. Because I was like, how do I follow up yesterday's video? I don't even know. Except by today just being angelic and mystical, because we're going to listen to my favorite band, my seriously favorite band. And that's it. We're going to let them do the talking by the two songs that I've chosen. And I've done these two songs before. I don't know when. I know I have, because I play them when I need to play them. I play them to feel better. I play them for me. Parce que beaucoup de ceci, c'est mon pratique. All of this is my practice, but I invite you in to witness. Thank you. But I want you to join me in the healing. Or actually, I want you to understand you're already well. What we're trying to get to is rid ourselves of the layers of crap that is between us and our wellness. So I woke up and decided to listen to a whole bunch of things about trauma, how to rid ourselves really of toxic trauma. Toxic trauma, isn't trauma just toxic? Actually, I stumbled upon something that was really interesting to me, and how it was saying not to call it trauma. Trauma really means trapped survival stress. So when we lie down in the relaxation response, what we're doing is we are ridding ourselves of this trapped survival stress that is trapped in our bodies, right? We're getting out of the stress response because we can live forever in the stress response, but we really want to slow down somatically and get involved with the automatic nervous system, because that's where the magic is. Isn't it magical that our automatic nervous system just does what it does? But if it has experienced trauma, which is actually a dysregulation in the system, and then it will always relive that as an automatic response. So in that moment is really becoming aware in the quantum. Become aware, okay? And in that moment, all we can do is change that response and calm it down, okay? Not get overwhelmed, not overthink, just calm. It's all about calm. If you ask my teacher, Dr. Bali, it doesn't matter what you wear while you do your practice, as long as you're calming down. Okay, and so if you know me, you know that I love white t-shirts fresh out of the dryer. And for every holiday or whatever, I got my ex a white t-shirt, or a few, because I loved him in white t-shirts, and my little boys too. I always put them in fresh white t-shirts. So cuddly. And so it just soothes my nervous system, and that is what we're doing, right? It's not easy to lie down and face, like the buffalo, face the storm, face the trauma, but if we feel it, it's actually how it comes up and gets released. And this is what I'm always talking about, and this is what I want for you. But anyway, I'm gonna shush now. Remember I did that video on a Friday to blow your mind, and then I actually played that crazy ass song, Blow Your Mind? So I was thinking I was gonna do the same thing, really not talk, but play something really, really calm. But instead, we're gonna do an excess, okay? Because in everything at its excess, we are taught its opposite. But let's not flow to extremes. Let's stay calm in the middle, aware of our trauma so that we can release it. Okay, this is the magical mysticalness of life. Thanks for joining me. And this guy was wiser than even he knew. Crazy guy.
Right, all girls in the phone. Okay.
If you know me, you know that I just love my glasses.
Ow, it's a mystic. Street talk.
Thanks for joining me.
I'm in love. That should have some silken moment.
Stretch up. Look up to the sky. You feel good.
And we're leaving broken hearts behind.
Standing on the ledge.
Mystify. You mystify me. Mystify me. I need perfection. Some twisted collection that tickles me and keeps me alive. It already fits, but now that's your beauty. I see your face, and I will survive. Mystify, mystify me. Mystify, mystify me. Turn it wild with the power to make every moment come alive. All the stars shine upon you when I kiss you every night. Our veils and misty streets are blue. I'm in love, that chill divine. Some silken moments goes on forever. And we're leaving broken hearts behind. You mystify me. Mystify, you mystify me. You're eternally wild with the power to make every moment come alive. Shine upon you when I kiss you every night. Mystify me. Mystify, mystify me. Mystify, mystify me. Mystify. It's great talking to you.
Nice. Let whatever comes up, come up. Face it with the strength of the buffalo. And release. You know, what if we say we've all been through a lot? Whether big traumas or small traumas, or just the way that we were raised. It's not our parents' fault. They didn't know any better. But it's time now to let it go. Don't live in it. Now, I noticed in my own particular major trauma, what happened to me was that I left my body, and that happens in trauma to protect us. And this is why I do believe in more. because we are not meant to suffer. So we are taken out of the situation. And I sort of floated up there, right? And I watched it happen. And that way I could disassociate my emotions from it. But all that does really, in this really weird way, is sort of give our automatic nervous system that ability to disassociate. And then we live a lot of our lives not present. And so a lot of this practice is just coming back in and feeling safe enough to come back into your body. But I drank a lot because I was just pushing away those emotions, pushing away those emotions. I didn't want to face it. I was the cattle that was running, right? But I was toxifying myself, so I was making myself sicker. And when we are sick with shame and things that we have pushed down, that we haven't allowed to come up and release, it will chase us. It will make us sick. It depletes our life force energy. And I was sick most of my life, working constantly towards always getting into more toxic situations and being more toxified. Like, I really had to work out of clawing my way out of that dark hole and letting my life force rise and feeling happy to be alive and facing life. Just getting up every day and facing life, right? But little by little having that confidence, little by little getting over the shame that was always put on us to push everything down. We have to rise up. That is a personal choice where we have to sit with ourselves and make the change. Because you know what? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, and that never happens. And we overly control, and then we are just stuck. And that way we avoid, and in that way we just shut down. But we're trying to stop all of that, okay? By just facing and just sitting with self and being okay. And understanding that everything was placed onto us, was even things that we place on ourselves, isn't true, because the real pure us never deserved that. Happiness is our birthright. We are all sparks of spirit. And don't take things personally. Just don't. This has been a constant practice for me. But it's everyone else's pain that they push on us, right? So push it back. And we splinter off and we give people our power. Say we want to make other people feel better. We give them our power and we splinter off. And a lot of this is all about coming back, pulling your power back. Not living for that. We're living for ourselves now. Okay? And once we feel whole, that is how we attract the other that is whole. Or at least in the process of healing as well. Okay? Because we can help each other. If we are allies, if we really mean it, like say Cleopatra and Anthony, then we can do good. We can rise above. That magic can exist. Okay, but it has to be once we feel whole and full and good in our soul. Okay, anyway, until then, push away the bitter tears. Let them out, really is what I mean to say. We have to let them out. A big way of facing shame, actually, is facing the disgust that we feel, and that's not easy, so cry it out. And then be okay again, okay? Be okay with me, because really that deep down spark of us is well. So stop punishing yourself now. I tell you it's okay. Mystical says it's okay. We can stop punishing ourselves now. But I love this song, and so we're gonna just float through it. It's fine, yay! No more serious talk. Just be with you, and be okay with that. Yay! Cheers with my camera. Thanks for joining me.
Enemies are my innocence, the best in life becomes clear. The rest just begins to fade by itself. So think I learned, though it took so long. Bitter tears,
Leaning forward,
just
checking
so
back.
sweet. I'm seeing my way for the first time in years.
Okay, down into Cobra.
When love all around begins to suffer, and you can't find your love than one another. Push away those bitter tears, bitter tears. And I thought I was doing wrong. No, and I thought I was doing wrong. No wrong. Hey, in my own of your knees, lips are trembling, 'cause you're gonna be free. Realize what we're doing here. The time is right to kill your fears. Bitter tears, they're so sweet. I'm seeing my way for the first time in years. When love around begins to suffer, and you can't find a life they want from one another. Push away those bitter tears, bitter tears. And I thought I was doing no wrong. Hey! Push away those bitter tears. 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 That's what they call doing no wrong. That's what they call doing no wrong. Push away those bitter tears. Yeah. Push away those bitter tears. Push away those bitter tears. That's what they call doing no wrong.
Yeah. Let's go slowly down into corpse and rest. There's this huge bird nest in that tree. I just can't stop looking at it. The other day when I was carpooling the kids, we were watching this big flock of birds fly around together, and then this other flock came and they just like swooped in and joined each other. My little boy and I both saw it, and I heard my little boy say, "Being a bird looks fun." And I was like, oh, maybe next lifetime. Which reminds me, I had this really interesting divine inspiration for a children's story yesterday in the bath. And it was all about like a caterpillar dying and coming back to life as a human, but like a little girl that loved butterflies. And how she always remembered her past life as a caterpillar. Okay, I think I amuse myself more than anything. But it's important to love ourselves, okay? Get over your whole history of everyone pushing you down. Rise past up and through it and start to love that speck of life inside you. Really encourage it to grow, okay? Like my mailman, he's just there every day. He's a sweet guy. But like years, it's amazing. Consistency. Okay, appreciate consistency in your life. The things that make you feel safe, okay? And move forward out of your pain. Let that trauma go. Don't live in it. Come into your body. Befriend your body. So funny. Okay, I love you all so much. I just want the best for you, and I want you to feel good in your body too. And it really does start by healing from the inside out. And so that's why we do the practice, right? Right. When I was a teenager, my parents went not down to Florida, but they went down to Louisiana one time. And I was on such an excess kick. I dyed my hair black. I was like 13. I had long hair and like I put black dye in it. It got so black. My whole life changed. My parents got back so mad at me. It took so much to get the blonde back. Oh my god, what an experience. In a way, it was traumatizing. But anyway, these are the experiences we live through, right? A lot of our trauma comes from ourselves. And then we self-sabotage because we feel bad. Anyway, let go of all of that. Just have a happy Friday. Listen to some In Excess, but don't go to In Excess. We're staying moderate now, okay? Balanced inside. Aware of things. It's not easy, but it's better. Okay, and that's how we really spark that life force, by appreciating it from within. So I wish that for you. Mwah. Thank you for joining me every day. Have a wonderful Friday. It's the weekend. Yay! I go to work tonight, so give me a like and a nice comment.